everyone! This Learning Strategies video will briefly describe the importance of a regular preview and review study schedule for your long-term retention. For more information, please make an appointment with either Dr. Lauren Orlando or Ms. Charisse Mahabir-Cletus. Let's get started. The curve of forgetting is an essential idea that we want you to visualize when you prepare your preview and review study schedule. Essentially, after you leave class, your content comprehension, meaning the information taught in class that you understood and retained, continues to decrease the longer you fail to review that material. Unfortunately, just going to class and studying on the weekend, or worse, studying the night before an exam, will not be sufficient enough for you to do well in that course as well as upper-level courses later down the road. The curve of forgetting simply means that the longer you do not review that material, it increases your chances of forgetting and not understanding key concepts, which ultimately make you have to start from point zero before an exam. Our suggestion is to review that material within a 24-hour period or before you have that class next. Review again a couple days later and on the weekend and the following weekends before the exam. For more repetitions, the faster and longer that material stays in your brain and provides context for future material. We have a 2-minute video explaining the curve of forgetting more on My Coach SAS under time management. The key to a successful active learning plan is repetition, repetition, repetition. It isn't about how long you look at the material, it is about how many times you look at it, which takes a little bit of planning and organization. During the week, you want to aim to look at each course, each lecture, at least 4 times. Let's break this down a bit further. Previewing is one of the most essential learning strategies you can do to improve content comprehension. You always want to go into class already being aware of the terminology and having some idea of what is going to be discussed. Take 10 to 15 minutes before class to skim and scan the key terms, any pictures or diagrams, and pay attention to subheadings and learning objectives. You will be more attentive and engaged in lecture because you know what material is coming, and also you know what material confuses you in order to ask questions in class rather than leave lecture with those same questions. Class is between 50 to 75 minutes, and in the online context, it can take many different formats: PowerPoints, breakout groups, small group discussions, presentations, or activities. Make note on the content your lecture focuses on and spends more than 5 to 10 minutes. Obviously, anything that is on the syllabus is possible exam material, but spending study time on the material your lecture spends time explaining will move you in the right direction. As we previously discussed, you want to aim to review each lecture within 24 hours. This will drastically increase your content retention and prevent you from being lost by the weekend. Some students can focus for an hour, some can focus for 20 minutes. The average adult can only focus for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. So be mindful not just to glaze over the material. Pay attention to the learning objectives, any sample questions provided, how the content aligns with past lectures, and try to do some predictions as to how the material could be asked in an exam. Lastly, on the weekend, you will want to spend anywhere between 2 to 3 hours reviewing that week's material and do some self-testing to assess how much you understood. You can do this with sample questions, teachbacks, flashcards, concept maps, and whiteboarding. We also recommend condensing notes into a 1-page summary to link that week's content together and at the same time make it much easier for you to have more repetitions closer to the exam. Think about it. You are much more likely to review a 1-page summary from that week rather than 3 different PowerPoints. For some of you, this preview and review plan might be very similar to what you currently are doing, and for some, this is brand new. The best part is that you get to start fresh on this new university journey and work out what is best for you. Some courses you might need not that much time for review, and some courses you will need all the time and maybe more. Always know that we are here to support you and develop a weekly study plan to keep you on track and balanced.